Oh my god, who are we talking to? Is it Kamika?
You.
Kamika, right,
Namika.
okay.
With an N, maybe?
Namika.
My bracelet! Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It's part of me I could never hope to replace.
Boodum.
Truly, Wookalamat is blessed to have such devoted friends.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances.
Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the Deputy Chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him.
An easy claim
Jackie
to make
was...
with the gift of hindsight. What was that?
Go ahead.
I finished reading it.
There you are! The real Daybreakers have arrived!
Wasn't sure if reading two people was enough, so...
I'd like to meet my two best friends, Quicana and... I don't know how to say that. Luini?
I'm down
Lewine?
with Luini.
Luini.
If it wasn't for you believing in Zikawa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. I have no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard Wihuti put behind bars. Come on,
Never
Luini.
gave up hope that Zakoa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target.
Even so, if anyone should give the Dustwatch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right?
You already
Right.
did this once before, Jackie. You gotta do it again now.
And you'll teach us how you draw your pistol so fast, won't you?
Like,
Well,
there's that Bonnie
we
and
won't need to
Clyde.
duel if it all goes as it should.
But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that you have my word. Until we meet again!
Boo, boo, boo.
If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance.
Were you not planning to take the train home?
Oh, train service has been suspended. Didn't I tell you?
Of course. That's why I said there's no train. You mentioned no such thing.
Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well.
An earthquake? It must have happened when we were still down south.
There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself.
Let's do that. The station is over there. Boom.
Do.
It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again. You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
God, look at that lady's muscles. Holy shit.
We'll piss her off.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful. Thank you! Thank you so much! I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
There they are. That's them, the two volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe.
Itoikwe.
And this grizzled mug is Zapia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Something the matter?
Was that Shadowbringer?
Yeah.
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose,
play the
but they're no match for our...
They look like the
powered
people that were in the railroad before, don't they?
She's
Right.
absolutely
So this
glorious,
is-
let me
it-
tell you.
That was in a
If you
different
like to bask in her beauty,
right?
well, you
Not
should visit the
before.
depot behind the platform.
So,
Yeah, they're
The
the,
first.
you can like, yeah, so like everybody has an equivalent of themselves in these other places. That would have been theirs.
we had some weird nickname for those two. I don't remember what it was, but we called them something ridiculous.
Help us procure timber.
But you happen to be a fan of trolleys.
We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Tiarayonan plain.
What
It
did he
is
say?
Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to
Tiarayonan?
get their permission first.
Piaoyonan,
No
yeah.
time to waste.
See, when they say them, it makes perfect sense. It's just first looking at them, you're like, what the hell?
It sounds normal, but how many letters can we get?
How do they come up with names? Man, seriously. Just throw letters
Nak,
in
you've
there.
gone.
Try to
Nak's
pronounce
gone
this.
really quiet.
Alright, that's a town.
Nak, you're really quiet.
Ah,
Oh, that's better. Open your giant gob.
eh?
I know a small number live in Shaloni. I must confess that I've never visited the home of the Hetsaro. As they largely live in accordance with the older traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. Come, let's follow Walika.
There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from the outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself, though if you peek through the windows you can probably catch a glimpse of...
Enough jabbering, Shinza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it.
We'll see you later!
I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way, after all.
Oh, let's go down. Go ahead and get you that bounce speed.
Those have been cool if they were dummies.
Right? Might have had to stop and hit one for a second.
Yeah.
Just to see if it was gonna fall over.
Blue bombs.
Yeah, cerulean bombs.
Oh yeah, they are tumble claws.
They're all down the hill. Dang it, we teleported. Shit always comes off.
I thought we already used that up.
Use what up?
Fate thing. I know what you're talking about.
I don't have it.
That's what I mean. What came off when you teleported? Focus?
The dance partner.
Eh?
Always comes off from teleports, man. Didn't even play out victory music, it just stopped.
Oh, mine went doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah,
Mine didn't do it. Oh.
Because you leveled.
It did not. I'm half level right now.
Didn't he just hit 98?
I'm halfway through 98.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm halfway through 99.
I don't know then. I gotta hit the little boosty one.
Okay. There's two boosty ones.
Well, this one you have to even start. Oh, is it those little
Get X.
T-Rexes?
They're not little though.
Invasive. Something awful.
Lunya Quappa.
Here they all come.
Let's go!
Jumanji.
Stand still, they can't see you.
Yeah. I didn't even see what I learned at 98. I'm pretty sure I don't even know if I did. It's every 2 levels you get somewhere.
But it seems like
Sometimes you get a trait, sometimes you get a move. I don't think we've got any new move. Look at all these people running, and when we've done all...
Someone is stealing our dinosaurs. And not moving towards us. They're the worst. Got so many stones. Alright, now we can get our map. I can just go
Are we
down
going for the other
Should I just
bit?
go down and get the map
Oh.
then? I'll go down and get the map.
yeah.
Or just teleport.
We could... Yeah, we could just teleport.
Not...
Oh, I went round the other. Dick.
Is there a cap on bi-color?
Yes,
There probably is, but I don't think we're anywhere near
Is it
it.
999 or does it go in thousands?
1500.
600? Okay, I'm still good for that.
How if I actually use it?
What do we do if I sit on like all three of the maps? Just-
No, I have used the other ones. Where did my boo go?
I hit the teleport and did not take me there. It took me back where I just was.
Oh, because you hadn't accepted that one. You had a little. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, jump. Jump.
Why do you mount, baby? Why do you walk?
Exercise.
Hmm.
I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. Miwahit Zone should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on.
I'll tell you why I don't remember.
Okay.
It's gonna expire before we do anything with him.
No, he won't, because he doesn't count down while we're not.
I don't know.
And he'll at least help us.
It counts down when you're in cutscene though, I think. Pretty sure.
No, I don't think so. I couldn't swear to that. Oh. Do do do. Oh, there you go. I think I remembered who it sounds like playing now. I think it sounds like Hank Marvin. And his little guitar.
I don't know that name.
He's in the Shadows with Cliff Richard.
Oh, that explains it all.
He played like what sounded like this kind of guitar music.
Hmm.
Where are these Roniques running off to?
They're chasing now.
Oh, they weren't.
After you grab that, keep going over to the lake, find the little dock, got a current on it. Over here.
The Serpent Lord speaks. That sounds like a lovely fate to go and get.
It's a nice pond, nice giant pond.
We have to go to the Serpent Lord fate. Come on, don't make me miss it.
I don't think we'd even make it. 30 to 70%.
Ah, there you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Mawat Hitsun, but I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land.
So this is a town of just cat people.
So he's supposed to be
Why
the
am I
one
looking-
that he's supposed to be like the counterpart that liked Y'shtola, or no? Who was the
No, he was
who
a
the
wolf.
cowboy that liked Y'shtola?
That was
He
the
was a
guy,
wolf.
He was in the forest.
Oh yeah, right.
No,
Take one.
he was a cowboy.
He wasn't a cat boy, was he? He was
He was.
a thing.
No.
I thought he was a wolf.
No, he's like this guy right here is a cat boy. There's two
Oh.
cat boys.
Yeah, yeah. There's the big hairy ones and then the cute little ones.
Right.
Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like the treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Sheshinwizi Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both.
I'm glad you
Um,
appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. I don't know who this is.
Lawn boy?
Oh.
Haven't seen these guys yet. He's a
Greetings,
monster hunter.
travelers, and
Monster hunter
welcome.
people.
I am Huato, chief of
Wahetson. Wahetson.
Mewahetson. And this is my son, Shepet.
Geppetto. he makes little stick people. No, little puppets.
Makes puppets of sheep.
Yeah.
Why are their hands like that? That looks painful to hold that position that long.
They've got terrible arthritis.
Yeah, they do.
They've got the
Somebody
claw.
can be Shepetto. Jackie, you can be Shepetto.
I thank you for the warm welcome, and I'll apologize for our sudden intrusion. I am Walika, station master of Zaktural Railing.
Wall liquor.
Walika. The recent
Window
earthquake has damaged our tracks, and we require timber to make the repairs. This is Little Spoon and Aaronville, who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration of effort.
Hello, window liquor. This is Pink.
Wait, why am I sniffing straight away? You have a most curious air about you, all of oil and steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of fair winds blown from a distant shore, though I know not where. I gather you're not from these lands.
I'm a real boy. Hail from the
Traveler star.
Hello, paint sniffer. I am Star Traveler.
Truly, I would love to know more of you and the lands you have seen.
I am told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well?
But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her land and her children. The Hetso, in particular, have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads, the Hetso teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason, I believe, that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us.
I see. That word, Hetso, it means literal souls. In the Hetzaro tongue, does it not?
It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetzaro. Here, we look to the Ronique for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of Aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion.
We'd be glad to, of course.
Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me.
It's literally
Was he
is.
drunk
Bless
or
him.
what?
He's doing like his ears were perking and shit.
Like, what?
He's doing the Graha ear shake thing.
Oh, there's a thing. I'm getting that.
Famous last words from Jackie.
I like how your walk has like your run has so much hop to it.
Who, mine?
Yeah,
Yours, yeah, yours
Yeah,
is
usually-
real bad.
really
You've
hop.
got such swagger.
The swagger of a young... Never mind.
What? What did I hit?
Did you not get
I
it?
didn't do it. I don't know what I typed in. What did I even type? What did I type?
I've missed them before when yours has gone and mine didn't, and I thought it was
Is not
mine.
lookout?
It is lookout. You have to make sure you stand right in it.
Bullshit, I was in it.
Nick, is that you yawning?
Mm-mm. No, never.
Hey, this is a lot of work, okay?
I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late.
A stableman near Usawata, we mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this?
We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shaloni has undergone a transformation.
And the railroads are a part of that?
As strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress.
As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this, we can't help but worry.
Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetzaro, but all the Shalune.
Now you can do it.
Perhaps we should. Fuck. I'm all fucked. Perhaps we should bring it to attention of Valkona.
Poor guy. Valconi, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently... How shall I put this?
Hard-headed and aloof, he values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else.
Mind your tongue, Geppetto. Silence, whore.
Anvil did a giggle then.
Well, there is a grain of truth to the rumors. He is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be.
Oh, he's a bit awkward. That's what I'm going for.
Sure.
Is that so? As we admittedly have never met him ourselves, perhaps we were too quick to judge his intentions.
Little Spoon fought beside Valkona in the right of succession. I take her word over rumors.
You took part in the right of succession.
You're close to the Dawn servants? I was grateful for any help, but I had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero.
Hero. That was a good one, I like that. The succession of Dawn servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there is clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, We must open our hearts and minds that we might see Valkona for who he truly is.
Do you think he might visit someday?
Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. Oh. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad that we could speak. As for our timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please take all that you require.
We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Ronique foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad, and if needs be, we'll seek Valkona's counsel. My thanks again for your time in the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor.
I hope to see you again soon.
Doo doo doo. Mama.
Do 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 do.
Jesus, my pile of logs is bigger than that. That ain't shit.
They don't have Alphano here.
Yeah, true.
We have more than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect we'd be given so much. Mind waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands in Aranik? I won't be long. I'm glad that went well. And thankfully it seems we won't need to make several chips for the timber.
Oh, wait a minute. We have 8th occurrence again.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. We accept this first or no?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's take it first. And we can just run to our destination after.
Yeah, but there might be oh god, loads of
While we
talking.
wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere before accessible. It shouldn't take long if we split the work.
Fuck's sake.
Grabbing the timber and carrying it off will start something.
Okay,
As
let's
I
go
recall.
pick that quest, baby. That blue quest.
I've already picked it up.
And put it down.
Put it down.
Can I don't know how to put it down.
Yeah.
Hands off the box.
Right click your buff. I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
have that.
I know. I don't know how to do it on PlayStation. Go up to your buff, hit square on it, and cancel it.
Hitting square did nothing.
Can you select your buffs individually? I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Just gonna have to carry the box for a minute, I guess.
Just gonna have to wait until you drop the box because your arms got tired. Because you're
Yeah.
a pussy.
Get on a mount. What happens if you mount? Does it drop the box?
Nothing. It grays out all her buttons. She can't do shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Lies. It just says cannot execute.
You know how like there's like the duty 1 and duty 2? Is there a drop button for that?
No, there's not.
I'll have to just run around because now I've pulled something as well.
You got a question for Darkness.
You could always just get whacked.
Would you say children are the best way to diet? What? Oh, I thought you meant eating them. Like what?
I thought
Jesus,
that's
why
what
is
you
that-
meant too.
why
That's
is that
why I
your
was like, that's your question, baby.
Having children is definitely not the best way to diet because anything they don't eat, you end up eating. And obviously there's no...
don't you usually keep weight too when you have a kid inside you?
No, that's just a woman's excuse.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I haven't
Be
lost
sure to
my
tell
baby
wife
weight yet.
you said that.
I mean, I haven't lost my baby weight from ours, so, you know.
It's only been 20 years. I mean, geez, give yourself a chance.
24?
I was rounding down because next year's 30.
Yep. Had her when you were 6.
That's gross. I'm 31 anyway. I'm a year younger than Hammy. I'm 31.
When did that happen?
Because I was 29 forever. When I met Hammy, I was like, if he's even like 30 is my limit of how young I can go. And when he was a month past his 30th, I was like, wow.
Give me that D.
Winner, chicken dinner.
He out the cradle now, mama.
Oh, we got a baby. Oh, it's a baby.
You
have to escort him.
Oh, so
Yeah.
okay. I talked to it
no.
twice. Okay.
Oh wait, I think I might need to talk to it
Don't run off too
again.
fast, make sure it's keeping up with you.
Do I walk?
Yeah, he follows you.
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
He's just not great at it.
I thought it was one of
Like, if
those
you go too
ones,
fast,
like the
you can
fates
get
where you gotta
behind.
keep whistling at them, they make you come and shit. It's like, oh,
No.
Oh my god, they're so awful.
I hate that one, yeah.
I don't. Wait, I was
Flash
following yours. I was following yours, but mine's behind me. Oh no, I'm not taking mine over there. I'll wait till you've dealt with them.
You're gonna have
Come
to
around this way.
kill 3. If you get here quick, yours might not even spawn. You might just pick the same one. Dude, dum dum. Dum dum. Boop, boop, boop.
Come on, little moo eyes.
This thing walks just fine. I can go full speed. He keeps up.
Oh no, there's a thing over there. Fuck that. I'm not taking my
Actually,
little
use
calf
sprint
near that.
abilities, but
Stay away, you stupid calf!
the other scorpion just fucked off.
Oh, this is much better than when you had to try and get that goblin to safety.
That's not where it goes.
What?
I almost tried to pick up the crate when I was dropping the calf off. And
I was rocking towards the other and I realized, yeah.
Yeah, don't pick up a crate yet.
I scored the crate
and
and,
then
the calf.
I swam across the lake to get a current.
Okay.
Okay, so we've given him back.
Is there only one quest?
That was my last Aether current here also.
Oh, there wasn't a second quest this time.
No, it's it pops up here after a bit. This is like our little like intermission before Act 2, basically.
Okay.
Unless you just want to consider this Act 2, I don't know.
Jackie, gotta go under the water.
Oh, bollocks.
You don't
really?
have to, it's just faster if you do, because you can mount up under there.
Yeah.
Basically like flying.
Don't take that teleport. Not yet. Let's get this mount again.
Do, do, do.
My guy carrying the crate, you thought he ran bouncy before, Jesus. Just gonna run it over to the stone. This is funny.
Doing, 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 doing. He just really emphasizes his steps.
Look at his hips.
His hips don't lie.
Don't. They are
Actually,
telling
yeah,
a
fuck
fucking
yeah.
story.
You're gonna run out of time.
No, I'm not.
It looks more natural on your do. When you're carrying the crate though, because you're such a big dude. We look weird, I think. We look like we're about to get crushed.
Because we're carrying
I think
baskets
the
of
crate in my guy's
logs.
getting it is bigger.
Oh, does it grow with the character?
I think so.
I think so. It's definitely looked bigger. But we'll see when we get there. Don't put it down.
We have 20 seconds. So.
Yeah, look, his
Yeah,
is
it's
way
definitely
bigger.
Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger. Oh yeah.
Can all that wood.
Mm-hmm. Lil Spoon's packing. Aaronville knows.
I should think this will be enough.
See?
That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. We'll see to the rest.
Once we've repaired the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief?
As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid. But you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. Namika and no few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right before they go before us.
Jackie's pissed off. She wants to be on the first train.
I hope
Do
you'll
I?
stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you.
I'm surprised you didn't laugh at how well... What did he say? How well-shaped the head end was earlier. That made me laugh. And I'm not saying that.
You're naughty.
Nitty-Wickwee will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work.
The only
That
work
was you,
we should be
Hummy.
worried about is our own. Shinza.
Okay.
And we've still more to do.
I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Shaloni you're keen to see, I'll leave you to it.
Do 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 do.
Oh shit. Okay, I just realized what quest we were on.
Blub, blub.
The land would tremble. Sounds quite epic.
Simba. Mufasa. Mufasa.
Can't believe that's an actual movie that's coming out. It's so fucking stupid.
What is? Oh, the movie Mufasa?
Yeah, they're making a Mufasa movie.
I didn't even know. I think I heard of it, but I forgot. How'd you feel for the sights? Well, they appeared to have it almost finished. More cutscene. Yep.
Wait for the train to depart.
How's my drink? That's good.
Yeah, I'd get popcorn.
Popcorn? We don't have popcorn in this house. What are you talking about?
What?
We do.
Fuck is wrong with
I
you?
eat it all the time.
Oh my god, he is so just indignant for you.
No, my like attitude that he's got right now is with goldfish. You don't have goldfish here. Like, what the fuck? I love
No,
We don't have that in this
you know what it is? You
country.
know what it is? It's legally they're not allowed to have anything good.
That's what it feels like, yeah.
That's what it is. They're
No
not
coffee
allowed.
mate, coffee creamers.
What do you mean? This
yeah.
brings you enjoyment? Banned. Get it out of here.
It's because they don't
Well,
want
I'm
Americans.
here.
They don't want Americans here. So they're like, we don't want to carry the American food.
You can have
Fuck out.
Marmite, Vegemite, and chips.
Cheese.
There is Marmite. Val
Yeah.
found it.
There's plenty of gross things y'all can have over there. You're just not allowed to have anything good.
It looks like the Publix gives the
No,
British a whole aisle. We get like 2 shelves. The American food aisle.
It's probably not even the good American food either.
It's not. It's like off-brand stuff. The Pop-Tarts are not even Pop-Tarts.
We do have Pop-Tarts.
I know.
But Val found Marmite the other day. So they do have it.
Right, but it was in the British aisle, so it's not an American food. It's
Thanks
a
to
British
you,
food.
we managed to
It's one of the
resume
things you guys
service
can
much
have over
faster
there,
than
and you're only allowed to
anticipated.
have it because it's gross.
You have our gratitude.
It's not gross, it's delightful.
That's gross.
It's gross.
So enchanting as a
It's not gross.
It's gross.
Hey, that's the truth. Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
No toaster strudels.
Amy, just get bangers and mash everywhere you go, no gravy. You could. I'm pretty sure you could do that.
He wouldn't
I
have
don't eat
gravy.
anyway.
That's what I said. Yeah, bangers and mash, no gravy. That's your order everywhere you go.
But even the mash isn't good enough for him.
Addition to Terrell.
No, I like the mash.
Not?
We can only
No, I like the mash.
Say, is it shit?
I tried to make mashed potatoes here, and she has a plastic masher, and I could not mash with it.
There's always some problem or another to deal with.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I can use it perfectly well.
But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding.
They have to live in certain ways over there that reminds them that they're peasants, you know, not the royalty.
That's the ultimate dream.
I bet you they got mad coffee and Oreos and Pop-Tarts at the fucking palace, yeah.
I like how you said $1.25 tree. It's not a local dollar tree. That's funny. The store stubby meat mashers are expensive. I like them. I had a metal one. I use like the ice cube mashers, you know, the big metal ice spike fucking mace. Use that as a mash potato.
Oh shit.
That's not how you mash potatoes.
Ice crusher.
Shit's going down.
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yasolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Jumanji!
Not another one? You can't be serious.
That's a weird thunderstorm.
Gods have mercy.
Is Oral Jaws doing?
Is it?
Do. I mean, how did he do that?
What's happening? Oh, the train. Nitobikwe and the others.
My home lies that way as well.
Ooh.
Investigate. Right now!
Nitoikwe. There we go. You have to learn how to say all these things.
It is from the Golden City. That's like the same tag.
Oh dear.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliola?
Those little things, that's what that girl was sitting watching us do that fate That's what she was
That's
riding.
what I was talking about the other day when I saw somebody jump on one and fly away, and I got really excited because we get those. I want one so bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speeders.
Yeah. So they can be had. I just don't know what you got to do to get it.
You can go back or follow the airship. I want to follow that airship.
You're following the airship.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. It was headed straight back to all our fucking friends. Goddamn right, we're gonna follow the ship.
I still want to know this guy's backstory. Why he wants to destroy the planet. Why he wants the world.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning.
I found out
People need
a lot of people
help.
don't like her. Apparently.
Yeah, because her story, like, she's just kind of annoying. She's a happy character. People don't like that.
Yeah. I know it's
Oh, I like her.
in Steam it's mixed reviews. It's not even positive.
Yeah, like the expansion engine, because the first half of it is just, different.
Yeah.
We've been doing all this like high fantasy, like the world is always at stake kind of stuff.
I
think that was a
I
big
have no
complaint is
issues. I'm liking it, but I just noticed that I started seeing some reviews and people are not liking her. I was like, damn, they really shit on her. Something about a transgender person plays their character as well.
Is that true?
Oh, is that really why people will be annoyed?
I think so.
Oh, how ridiculous.
Like, it's voice acting. Like, it's not like the character itself has that same story.
Right. And who the fuck cares?
Like, they
Exactly.
very clearly, I mean, I don't want to see that in Final Fantasy. That would be weird. I don't want to see modern 2024 gender ideology in Eorzea. That doesn't. It's fucking weird. I don't need that. Just because it doesn't belong. Not like, yeah, it just doesn't belong there.
It's not with the times. Wrong time era.
Right.
Don't have that technology yet, or they probably do, but.
They absolutely
So
do.
to think that like that's where they would go with it, just because that's where we went with it, is stupid.
Yeah.
Lack of
Well, we
creativity.
play games to escape from that shit.
Exactly. It is escapism.
What did it just do?
Power Ranger. Go, go, Power Rangers.
They look like that girl, Lydia, what's her face? Was it Lydia?
Some of the Garlean armor, a little bit.
Yeah.
They didn't have the like digital components though.
Not in the face, no.
Sirens kind of go well with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This cutscene,
for once.
yeah.
I'll hold the line here.
It's like coming from those bikes.
Quickly, before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bako Jaja.
He's gonna get hurt, isn't he? Why do they look female as well?
So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Final Fantasy mixed with Fantasy Star Online. Let's go. War between games. Or what's the one that people play? Xenoblade. This looks like some
Wait.
Xenoblade shit.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Some girl.
Sure you remember that. Remember that face.
I already forgot the face. It
She looks like
looked like
Aerith.
me on the side of.
Oh dear.
Wait, the power grid is right there.
It might not be the same one. I mean, it could be because they are in the.
It looked a lot like.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that! He's got tech.
Did he age?
That you should still live.
He looks bigger.
He does look bigger.
He's just not as hunched over as.
Sriracha?
By the gods. What has happened to you?
So he's got mean.
Was that the girl that was trapped behind the gate then? I wanted him to open it?
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
He is there. He's alive.
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuliolol and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Wow. He's insane.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much?
Oh no.
Time to harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son.
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands,
Oops.
I will end your madness.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Fear not. Ozoralja is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
I believe
That move is something to look out for while we're fighting him, as we're bound.
myself is an unforeseen blessing.
I can't hear you.
Oops.
Farewell, Zoralja, my son. And forgive me.
He's gonna resurrect, he can't die.
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed.
Zabuza. Can't die.
You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one.
Oh God.
I shall even the odds.
Oh my God, there's actual blood.
Viper. Let me cut that.
Oh dear.
Papa?
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
You are no match for me.
On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself.
What an arsehole.
Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did, father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Trudge, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
Do.
I'm ready.
No. Papa can't die. He can't.
I mean, he can.
How? How could this happen?
Pretty cool cutscene though. Need more of those. More action.
Please, you can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Sucks.
Do.
Right. So, I
Val, Wuglamat, Val Kona. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice.
the people. I need to help them.
We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I would count.
We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us.
Alphino and Alizé, could you take Bayside Bevy, and Kryle and Aaronville the palace perimeter? As for Little Spoon, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards.
Stop it. It's normally me that gets yawny. Wait, I can't jump over
a
it.
shade.
Yeah. I think it's actually easier if you just run down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already at them.
There's just a lot of back and forth. You have to like go to both sides.
I'm at Dazed Citizen.
You could have pelotoned me up before you fucked off.
Go ahead and read that one, and I'll do the Angered Soldier.
Thanks. I think I'm alright. Did you see them? Those soldiers? They looked like people, but they killed and killed with no hesitation. If they attacked us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves?
My thanks. I'll be fine now. We failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Val Wukelmont and Valcona? They're not to blame. I understand, I do, but I need to clear my head.
There's one right here, weeping.
Oh, that's Jackie for sure.
Yep.
Thank you, miss. But my husband and son, they were marmalized?
Slaughtered.
The dazed one was the one you did first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that one, hiding. Befuddled. Was it a lady?
It's one of them bird big people.
A beaky people, yeah.
Hello, hello.
Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They say he looked like Zarl Jah. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does?
Ooh.
Thank you. Pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? Why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Galul Jaja. We were safe. But now? You finished aiding the people here. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. Now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talon March? And afterwards, go and find Alize at Bayside Bevy.
We get the by Aetheryte.
Probably.
Talon March. That's still part of this map, isn't it?
Oh, there's like 5 different places to go.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, just follow you.
Whee! Ouch.
There is no evidence of significant damage from the battle. The fighting did not spread this far, it seems. You can either, like, Aetheryte down low up to the plaza, but we're already,
about
like...
the same, yeah, in distance.
I mean, look, there's fighting damage right here.
I guess there's an Aetheryte. Right?
Looking down there looks awful. Just looking straight down this.
Uh-huh.
The
first scorch marks on the ground are doubtless from enemy assault.
Or somebody's got terrible, terrible farts.
Oh, it's my head, okay. The shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor.
Still flaps weren't allowed to close.
Oh, look, there's a thing.
You're a thing.
Yeah, sightseeing on the dock. Vinny?
Number 3.
Vinny pooed all over the ground.
Gross.
Vinny poo. Oh.
Holds my head, okay.
Going back.
I've helped all those I could find and seen them delivered into the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Sarajar actually meant to harm the people. I mean, look around. The building is damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How is Lamity? Even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. So everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned head... Oh, fuck's sake. Seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gornitra Gleam Sands. Gleam Sands.
You're a gleam, son.
Thanks.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
The nursemaid and maggot.
Oh no, is it her?
There you are, Lamati.
No, the nursemaid made it
I
on the
was
train,
beginning
remember?
to
She's out of here.
Yeah,
She's
but
long
wasn't
gone.
that to come here?
No.
Was this XIV then?
Take it,
Who else dresses like this?
Everybody.
Yeah, good point.
Lamachi. Lamachi.
No, it's just some random dude. Okay.
How? How could I? Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul. But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
Doobie-doobie-doo. You're not going to say brooding to her.
I stood before them all. Said that
I'm
we
actually
build a nation
pretty sure that's what I said to
everyone
her the
knows
first time around.
happiness.
That's because you have no sympathy.
Promise.
Right.
What good is a vow of
This isn't the
resolve
time
who
for it.
cannot
Like,
save
this
her
is not the time to
people?
be, like, feeling sorry for yourself. Like, bitch, you're in charge. Like, snap out of it.
You'll stick with me. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believe that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
I'm ready.
I was just looking at the Steam reviews. The only complaints I see about Wuklamot in general is speak with Wuklamot. Speak with Wuklamot yet again. Speak with Wuklamot more. Cutscene. Speak with Wuklamot. Speak with Wuklamot again. Cutscene.
There's
Thank you for
there
being-
was, I think Asmongold did a YouTube thing on it. I don't know. There's some. I think
Did
that's
he?
what I seen. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. Thank you for being there for me and urging me on despite all my sulking. I think I missed one.
I'm fine.
The first one was
I'm
just need a moat to settle my nerves.
Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? No, it's fucking not. So much has happened so quickly. I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers of Raljah commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle, not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray, but I will make it my strength, the strength to do what I must. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kona. Can you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alize I'll be alright? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. Just where she always hangs out.
Alice, yeah. Alice in the pub? No surprise. Da-da-da-da.
She's like hanging out at the pub waiting for some guy to flirt with her so that she can pick a fight with him.
She gets bored. She wants to beat ass. Boom.
Waiting for somebody to see her and mistake her for her brother. What?
Power Ranger.
So, I've just walked past somebody called Baron Slap and Tickle.
Nice.
I think these are gonna be our weapons we get at the end of this expansion.
No.
Okay, good. I don't want to be a Power Ranger.
Oh, you're back. And by that, I take it to mean Lameti is feeling better? She needs to be strong for the people of Tural, I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight. Together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far and wide as you've travelled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before. Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zural Jar's new powers. You may inspect... No, it's one of those. You stood right on it for me, though.
The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before.
From a distance, it appeared to be simple armor, but upon closer inspection, the construction is quite intricate. The material from which it is made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source.
In place of where eyes or a mouth might be, you see a strange sigil on the front of the helm.
It's funny that we all click different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think? You can't see the second one, that's exactly what Alice just said. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
We take the helmet off? Is it actually a person?
Indeed. While it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. The lack of a face, not least of all. Did you see any sign of a power source? It's up its butt. So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuel. I've tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? In the Sky Deep Cemetery.
Bugger! That's right!
That's right! The glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different colour, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. It's like Independence Day with them up there. Oh, hang on. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather at Sunperch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better.
Hope we go up there with just a balloon.
Oh. That'd be a dirigible.
Yeah, that.
Bolokshunsa.
I'm going back there.
That's what I said.
Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
Thank you, Ariana.
Justinian, maybe as well.
It's me.
All of them.
Permission has been granted. You can
You're
come
both
in.
wrong.
Raha.
So Tartaru.
Raha and Yashola. I've been waiting for them to just show up.
Yeah, I've been waiting. Well, yeah, I've been
Graha
waiting for
mostly.
Estonia,
Graha
definitely.
mostly.
Hammy wins. No, Hammy wins. He nailed it.
Greetings, everyone.
Like the intelligence group, I really expected them to be with Kona. Him especially, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Estonia, yeah.
Oh nice, I got both of them.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I mean, I was definitely waiting for her, but you said this is why Grahatia wasn't there because we've already got Kona.
FF1.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
I'm pretty sure this means this is a full-on reunion of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Everyone's here.
Does this mean this is your reunion in the pub that you've been waiting for? The Sun Perch, is that the new...
What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
You're just missing Taro, technically. Like
She was never a Scion, though. She was just our secretary.
And the money handler.
Bitch of all trades, eventually.
Mm-hmm. She was a terrible mage, I seem to remember.
Yes, she was real. Well, she was just bad at everything battle related.
Yeah. She's our weaver.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn Servant, addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs,
My cabbages.
I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Is he ever gonna explain like when he got slashed? What the fuck happened there?
I think he just got knocked out. Or this isn't really Ketamam, I suppose.
It is him.
Oh god,
Given
look at him.
how he got bashed over the head when he wasn't looking.
Oh, was that all it was?
Wait, which was that? Galuf? Oh my god, Galuf's hot.
Got them to like tell them where this place was.
Did she just say a girl was hot?
I said Galuf.
This is no Galuf, I don't know.
I thought he was a little old man.
He is usually an old man in the games, but not in this one.
Well, this is, don't forget, this is like 30 years ago, Galuf, or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
20? Oh, 20 she found the letter.
Like, he doesn't exactly look like a young man either, right?
Well, I think it's the hair style that makes him look young. It's definitely a hairstyle of a younger person.
Yeah, he's got the Uhtred hair going on for sure. Did you watch that one, Jackie? The Last Kingdom. It's a great fucking show.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. I haven't watched it, no. But I should, because I like the old Scandies.
On the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns.
I liked it way better than Vikings, and like everybody raved about that show. I thought the Last
Oh, we said
Kingdom put that
Norsemen, the comedy one, Norsemen. That's the one you should
Yes,
watch.
I did watch some of that, and then I just couldn't keep going. Like they tried to take the comedy situations like too seriously. It just got, yeah, I don't know.
I only watched the beginning.
Yeah, it gets weird.
What did you do?
Oh, what does go on in here? It is like Event Horizon.
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
It's a horror film I watched. That's what Event Horizon is. Oh no! Yeah. Oh my god! Is this where she came from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! This is Kyle.
It's the birth of Lalafels, their homeland. Knack's gonna have a lot of roles to play.
I'm not being every fucking lawless.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll voice every Lalafell we meet.
That's alright, we can take turns. There's a lot of them. We can take turns.
Baby?
Oh my god, he's got the blender.
Now, hold on. Why would you...
Now, what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
No, they're just going, yeah, I'll have my baby bean. See you later. Oh, I like her little boots.
Well, they're not wounded. They can run. I thought they were gonna die.
Well, I mean, something awful's happening wherever they've left they want their baby to be safe from.
Yeah, they're gonna close the gate.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was... The earring inside the letter...
She doesn't seem overly concerned.
It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail...
She doesn't have...
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired
This looks like a job! With the style.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
Going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zeralja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliyollal. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn
Where
it.
do potatoes come from?
In that case, please let me come too. I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter. All those who can at the back of my hand. I can guide them.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
A long one.
Yep, a lot of cutscenes.
I know what I have to do now. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we sort to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come.
It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend.
I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Little Spoon?
While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it.
You could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy. Elise and I will split the rest of the city between us.
How you holding up, Jackie?
Why?
Just 'cause it's getting close to your bedtime.
It is, and I have to make dinner yet. It has been 4 hours.
It has.
Are you going to be able to play at the weekend?
Not tomorrow, probably. I didn't end up mowing the grass today. So, like, that could be happening any day now. You get the call for that. But I know we're trying to do some more on the woodshed tomorrow morning, too. I don't know.
Yeah, we could do our Roulette's Baby tomorrow and...
You guys are always welcome to play it. Like, you don't have to
Finish our
wait. Like, you can keep going.
I'm kind of enjoying playing it with you.
Okay.
I probably am done for today, to be fair.
Okay.
But yeah, we've got tomorrow, boo. We can do everything tomorrow.
Yeah, we get our books done and roulette.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
And maybe finish LOLO.
Cool.
Yeah, we could do that as well. And this seems a good place to leave it. I'm guessing there's a big dungeon coming up with the dome.
We have to
We
find
have
3
a-
more zones to go to. One of them's gonna be there, right?
There's gonna be a dungeon.
It can't be void. I wonder what's like in... Zero would come out of that thing. It was void, right?
Right. Well, all voids lead to the reflection of the 13th. Because that's the reflection that fell to the void. So any portal that leads to the void is actually leading to the 13th. Weird shit.
Okay, I'm
that
gonna-
all comes into play too, though.
I'm excited.
I am going
Although it sucks that my
to...
town's gonna be destroyed for the next few days while we're...
Yeah.
No more jazz music when I'm here.
Not for a
Yeah,
little
that does
bit.
suck.
Yeah.
I am going to go back to my retainers.
Homeworld. Yeah.
Sort out my retainers and then go make dinner.
My baby.
But like, I mean, if you want to carry on streaming, then I can.
No, it's cool. I'll get off. I'll just chill out. For
I
the
don't
rest
mind
of
if
the
you
night.
carry
It's
on,
fine.
so I can
Alright.
just.
I did my 4 hours. I'll just chill out and do FF stuff. Just like
Alright.
I'll get some Pictomancer levels in or something.
Cool. And then tomorrow we can properly roulette.
Okay.
Properly. Alright. Thank you, Nurk.
Yeah, for sure.
See you there, man. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I get some more time.
Okay.
Alright, later on, guys.
That'd be great. I've had a great time. I'm enjoying this. It's definitely
no, it's
definitely odd.
That's fine.
Alright, guys.
I'm never doing the American accent though. Bye, Nurk.
Peace. Alright, guys.
Right,
I'm
I'm
calling
good.
it here. We'll be back maybe Sunday. It's looking like. Maybe tomorrow if Jackie wants to chat to you guys if she's feeling up to it. But I don't care either way.
You make it sound like you didn't care about your chat. How could you?
Nah, but I think
I always enjoy talking to them. Especially if we're eating Darkness's children.
I'm just saying I don't think there's gonna be much going on as far as this. Like if I do stream, it's just gonna be farming daily stuff. So it's just if you guys want to talk, we'll be here. But I'm also fine. Fine to not streaming either, and just chatting with you. So it's either way, whatever she's feeling, she can decide. All right.
Or you could stream and I could like, I don't know, go swimming.
No. It'll be up to you. If it was up to me, I take the weekends off, you know. But I usually take the weekends off to spend time with you. So if you want to stream and still chill, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We can decide.
Okay.
All
We'll
right.
figure it out. So if not tomorrow, probably Sunday, maybe if next around. So, all right. We'll see you guys. Have a good one. See you next time. Peace.
Bye.